Welcome to Barbie's Bitch House. Last time... Wait, we don't need to do that. This is a new season.
This is a new season.
So, this...
We got in a car accident.
So, we were going to go get chicken, and I was like, oh my God, Maddie, I just really need this chicken. And I was like, okay, I'm going to turn real fast, and it's going to be fun. And I had a little, like, plastic tote of dishes in the backseat, and they just fucking flew into the windshield. Or not the windshield, the window.
It felt like we got in a car accident.
It sounded like expensive. Like, just a bunch of plastic dishes, like, yeeting into the fucking backseat window. And, like, we had to sit in silence afterwards, because it was just
I want you guys to understand, it was a tub full of, like, plastic dishes and
like,
silverware.
Plastic knives and
it just fucking
plates.
smacked that shit.
I was like, oh, we're gonna make it. And then,
and then we turned off the music and we sat there in silence. Other than us giggling and then be like, we thought we almost got in a car accident.
it was a lot.
You know what I thought of? That'd be really funny.
What?
If we were in a car accident, you imagine all the plastic plates just falling on the floor and you're like, no!
No, it was a lot. But today we're going to be reading this book that... Okay, I need to explain the past of this. I'm going to hold it while I explain it so I can just...
I wanted to touch it more, but okay.
You can touch it more in a second, okay? So, I will say... I'm never putting this back on stores ever, so y'all can give that up. I wrote this under...
Copy.
Okay, well, maybe you will.
Oh, okay.
I don't even want to say what the author name of this is. We're going to keep the author name, the fake alias, a secret. Because I don't need people to know
Did
it.
we reveal that, like, you were the one that
Yes,
wrote it? Okay.
yeah.
Okay,
So,
we're not going to give away who wrote it, like the
but
name.
I wrote it.
But basically,
It's under a fake alias. And I wrote it, and it's called...
This book was only on stores for, like, what?
Okay. So,
a year?
Not even that. It was on the store for like 4 months. And also the cover is AI generated, so it just looks really bad.
We have been going through and
changing a bunch of cover art.
Since I am an artist, I've been like commissioned by our other host here to fix their AI generated artwork.
Yes, because it's just like it looks so trashy. Do you want to read the... But yeah, I wrote this. I don't remember any of it because I wrote this with the intention of it never being read out loud. Okay, so
this is, you know, what we do on this podcast, which I mean we've deviated from a little bit here and there, but you know we read like smut books basically. And I'm gonna read the title and then we're gonna read the back. This is called Super Agent Twink. Okay. Should I read the back? That has nothing.
Just don't read the name. Just be like...
Okay. Well, there's a thing at the top of this book that like explains this fake identity. I don't know why you felt like you had to explain yourself.
Because it's like the author thing, and I was like, I need to add some fake bullshit.
So it says, blank lives in Canada with her husband and 2 dogs named Trixie and Cosmo. When she's not writing porn, to her garden or watching TV with her husband.
I was trying to have her be like a 40-year-old woman who needs to get her clam unjammed, so she wrote this book. So, and also a lot of this
she wants her clam jam.
Yeah, and also I wrote this with the intention of it being very unserious. So, like, yeah.
Did anyone ever buy it other than you having a copy? Okay.
Thank God.
Imagine there was like one person in the world that had another copy.
I'd be like, I'm hunting him down.
You were like,
we find this at Goodwill.
Refund.
We find this at Goodwill.
No, remember that Goodwill? The journal we found at Goodwill that had a story in it that like stopped in the halfway.
And it was like a fucking Twilight journal.
It was.
Sorry guys, we're getting off track.
Anyway, okay.
But, yeah.
Jeff Connors gets a new job at the... Should I just say...
The S-U-C-K or suck.
The S-U-C-K or suck. Or the secrets under critical keepsake. Why the fuck did you say it twice? Anyway.
Because I had to like think of like an acronym for
Secrets under critical... Anyway. And it's everything he could want. He has sex with his colleagues and thoroughly enjoys it. Oh. However, this is giving Bill Badger in the...
That's on purpose.
However, when he is assigned to look into a rock candy factory... This sounds like is that a fucking crack factory?
You'll find out.
You do know that, right? Like, rock candy is like referring to like drugs. Anyway, okay. With his colleagues, Adele Renaud and Valentin Carlton, he realizes he may be in over his head. Read as Jeff fucks his way through the candy factory and slowly uncovers the mystery behind it all.
This sounds like a fucked up version of Willy Wonka. Putting the Willy in Willy.
in the Wonka bars.
Putting his willy in that Wonka.
This is good. You know that Robot Chicken skit?
Which one?
Okay, do you know what a snozberry is?
Yes.
Okay, well, have you seen that fucking like Robot Chicken thing where it's like, damn Oompa Loompas! Because they're sticking their dick through the hole and the people are like, this doesn't taste good. This carrot does taste funny. I think that's what the old grandpa says. This carrot tastes funny. Damn Oompa Loompas!
Oh, fuck. Yes.
We'll have to watch that.
I love how the pages already look yellowed and geriatric. So that's supposed to be my fake author signature.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanted to feel... What is this? There's a fucking dedication. There's like a... What does it say?
Okay. This book is dedicated to anyone who enjoys reading terrible porn just for a good laugh.
Well, that's us.
It's definitely us. Okay.
I'm scared. Okay.
Should we do it by chapter? How many chapters is in this?
There's like 11, but the chapters are really short. Well, so we'll just see how we feel.
Should we like... Because I feel like we could probably read this in one sitting. So should we split it up by chapters so it's not like a short season?
I think it depends on like, so if we have like an episode that's like 5 minutes long, we'll do another chapter. It just depends on like, I guess time, how much time we have. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Fuck, I can't read. Chapter 1, The New Guy.
The New Guy.
Stop.
You have to read it in the sexy voice.
You're saying it like you're gonna touch me, and I don't like
That's how you're supposed to read these books.
The new guy.
I will also say I wrote a little bit of a sequel and never finished it. So if we wanted to, we could totally start reading that, but it would probably end off
on a weird place.
Yeah, because I never wrote any more of it.
If I ever wrote mine's the worst one ever written.
I can't wait for you to write yours so I can read it and you can experience what I'm experiencing right now.
Mine is bad because I just, like, you can tell what I'm going for, and it's just awful. I'm writing it to be as awful as possible. Anyway, Jeff Connors took a deep breath as the elevator doors pinged open. What the fuck?
Pinged?
Pinged?
Yeah, pinged. Like, ping. That's like a thing.
I was like, pinge? What the fuck does that mean?
Pinge.
Fucking on Hinge. I don't... Yeah. It was his first day at Secrets Under Critical Keepsake, or Suck. How the fuck did I, like... I didn't even read the next line. I just guessed it. That's what I was going to say. Suck for short. And he was extremely nervous. He had always been afraid to make the wrong first impression. And today was the most important in his 24 years of life. It cuts... the cut to... And today was the most important in his 24 years of life.
Like, it feels very, like, unnecessary to add
It should say at least most important day.
What's important day?
Okay. If he could keep this job, he'd have millions of bucks every year in his bank account.
The way that's also phrased is weird. Instead of, I'm making a lot of money, I have millions of bucks in my bank account.
Sounds like a child when they get when they get a $5 bill and they think they're rich.
I'm rich. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He held his breath as he passed his various colleagues that he had yet to know.
Is he afraid that their walk-by air stinks or something? Is that why he's holding his breath?
Kind of like Edward from Twilight when Bella walks in there smelling like tuna stank ass. Like, and he's like, have you seen like the parody movie of that where he's like has a fucking entire suit on and he's like, yes. And she's like, I didn't shower.
We could fucking tell.
Something like that. But as he passed, he couldn't help but feel that they were giving him dirty looks. One called Adele Renaud, but I don't know why I changed my voice there. But the placard on her desk shot him a stank look. I'm sorry.
Also, I think I was high when I wrote a lot of this. So I just put shit on paper. I was probably having to do finals when I was writing this.
I'm imagining the Brittany Broski thing where she's like, from pen to paper. Just give him a stank look.
Stank look.
Well, one with a name tag labeling him as... What the fuck? Okay, one with a name tag labeling him as Valentin Carlton seemed to be... I think that's spelled wrong.
Some of these I spelled wrong on purpose.
Okay,
it was
to be eyeing Jeff up. and down like he was a snack. This really is a fucked up version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where they eat them instead, but they eat his asshole for the chocolate.
They eat the chocolate store.
We're getting some chocolate tonight.
Chocolate with nuts.
I saw... No, okay. I was like scrolling the other day, like on the internet, as one does, and I saw like a video of like how they. It was like a short clip, but it was someone reacting to like a video of like how they like turn like poo water into like normal water again. And someone saw like there's a piece of corn on the conveyor belt, and he goes, "Are you telling me a piece of corn survived all of that?" And it's hilarious. Jeff gulped as he kept walking and eventually made it to his desk with his own name written on a placard. I thought he was going to interview. Anyway, he sat down in his chair, and the moment he did, he heard his boss call his name. He suddenly knows his boss is his friend.
I think he'd already been hired, and this is like his first day.
Hey, new guy. Or, well, he goes, hey, new guy.
That's the voice. That's perfect voice.
Get your ass over here right now. When listening to this later, the tall, muscular man.
This is also another funny thing where you can tell I'm fucking gay because the way I described the men versus the women, the man was fucking hot.
It's like that thing from South Park, or he's like, her nipples look like a penis, and it just goes on.
Yes.
Jeff immediately stood to attention and quickly sprinted over to his boss. The boss's name was Horatio
Blue Burkle.
I was like, Blue Burkle? That made me want to piss. What the fuck is his name, Blue Burkle?
I know, it's supposed to be stupid.
And he was a tall, muscular Hispanic man. Loki turned Jeff on. Projecting.
May or may not be my type.
Ooh. I don't even think I have it. That's a lie.
You do have a type. You like twinks that are straight. So he's not straight.
He's not straight.
He acts like a straight man though sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. But right now, he intimidated Jeff. Training. Jeff stammered. Horatio belched out a laugh. Imagine him going.
Just burping and just fucking like painting the walls brown.
No, okay. Do you know like the funniest shit ever?
Yeah.
Okay. My grandpa, I love him to death. But he'll be in restaurants and shit, and he will be like, he'll burp, and then he'll be like, burpage, and that's all he fucking.
That's disgusting.
He just always says that, and then like if he farts, he'll be like,
farted.
Toots.
He says toots
or something like that. He'll literally just like announce it. My mom's like, why is he?
What the fuck is wrong with your grandpa?
He's just old, okay. Horatio, wait, no.
They belched out the laugh
and said, yes. Wait.
Horatio does not sound like that.
Wrong one. I thought it was Jeff.
It's not the twink. This is the big burly man.
Okay. Yes. Now come with me. It's gonna change.
No, come with me.
No, come with me. Anyway. Horatio led Jeff down a long, narrow hallway into a back room, which was dimly illuminated by a light bulb that sent out dingy orange rays.
Me trying to, like, have a little bit of description.
The room was small, and the only thing in the room was a table and 2 chairs. Horatio...
What was that?
Did you...
I heard, like, a little... It was probably just, like, something, like...
It's probably just, like, the wind or something.
Yeah, it was just the wind. Probably. Hopefully.
That scared the shit out of me. Because I was like...
Someone's like, can you not read Super Agent Twink 1 in our parking lot?
Okay. Horatio gestured to the table and allowed Jeff to take a seat. Before he himself also took a seat. What's your name again? Horatio asked. Jeff repeated his name, and immediately Horatio smashed his fist against the table.
Did you just belch out a laugh?
Sorry.
Yeah, I had to belch out a laugh.
Oh, that Dr. Pepper brought me back to life. Okay.
You may have to do a different voice for Horatio, because I don't think you can do the whole book.
That's wrong. Outside of these walls, you never give your real name if somebody asks. Horatio said. But we are in these walls.
What?
Jeff said.
But we are in these walls.
Oh, that made me fucking cringe. But,
we are in these walls.
we are in these walls.
Fuck off, Jeff.
Slightly. Sorry. I think it's probably like my jacket or something. Anyway, Jeff said, slightly fucking annoyed by Horatio literally slamming his fist into the fucking table. Horatio glared at Jeff. Are you getting lip with me? Horatio said. Jeff shook his head. No, I mean no disrespect, sir.
Ew!
He said before he was interrupted by Horatio shoving his chair away and grabbing Jeff by the collar. You'll do good to keep your mouth shut, and I know just what will shut you up. I can't hold on to that.
No, just do like do a straight guy like that, not like
Horatio said with a smirk. Without hesitating, Horatio unbuckled his black pants and pulled his dick out from the slit in his underwear. Who the fuck pulls out of the slit?
Well, Horatio Blueberkle, apparently.
No, because why would you not just pull them down instead of just being like...
He's trying to be secretive about it. He's trying to be like, okay, we're going to do this.
So you can't see my balls, but you can see my cock?
Exactly. Also, it hides the pubes.
Oh?
Yeah, that's why, like, I don't want Jeff to get a face full of bush.
Sorry. His dick was a warm tone, just like the rest of his skin, and it was hard. Jeff had the sudden urge to suck it, but he did his best to repress it.
He's like, I
Dr.
can't suck.
Seuss. Sometimes as an... Okay. Sometimes as an agent, you have to use your body to get what you want. Just like I'm using mine to teach you some manners.
Ew!
Horatio said before violently shoving his cock into Jeff's mouth. Jeff coughed and sputtered. You wanted to suck it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
He's like... He's like having an asthma attack on that dick.
I just thought of something weird. Having a seizure on that. As Horatio pushed his...
Puss? It's Horatio pushed his bus.
Sorry. I don't... As Horatio pushed his head down and Jeff's spit made a sloppy noise all over his shirt. Horatio softly groaned as Jeff continued to suck his fat cock. As Jeff sucked his fat cock, Horatio began to list off various rules of being a spy, such as watching for hidden mics and cameras or to always be alert. After a few moments, Horatio shot...
Oh god, it's bad, isn't it?
I don't want to read it. Hold on. Horatio shot the big fat glob of jizz down Jeff's throat, and he swallowed it, trying not to cringe as he tasted the saltiness of his large load.
I forgot how bad this is.
We're only in chapter 1.
It's only chapter 1. It gets worse. They start... I can't spoil that. They start fucking with candy, though. They start fucking around with the candy.
Is he gonna put a lollipop in his house?
No, I should have added that, though.
You're like, part 2.
Part 2.
Horatio smiled and said...
This fucking line.
Okay. Horatio smiled and said, "They don't call me Horatio the Fellatio for nothing. Ha ha."
Okay, let's see. Okay, we have like 19 minutes. We could like probably in the episode here and then do like another really quick one?
Should we do another? Should we just go on to read chapter 2?
Let's see how long chapter 2 is. Let's do chapter 2.
Okay, I was like, I think we should do chapter 2. Okay. Chapter 2. The first mission. Missionary. That should have been the title.
First missionary.
See, it's funny. Okay. Immediately after his time with Horatio in the interrogation room, now we know what the fucking room is, Jeff was sent to a room where he was injected in his arm with a tracker, and afterwards went immediately back to his desk to try and focus on his work. Cock. The first thing he saw when he arrived at his desk was a file with a sticky note on it.
Why is it sticky?
That's what I'm thinking of, and it makes it nasty. Oh, fuck.
You just belch out a fucking laugh again, bitch. I've been burping too. That chicken is...
I hope that, like, just to put a little TMI in there, I had spicy chicken, guys, and I have a class in, like, an hour, and I hope
it's gonna be like that scene in Bridesmaids.
I hope that I don't have to, like, shit my pants while I'm trying to, like, fucking play around with clay and shit, and I don't want to see that.
You're gonna have to shit in the sink where they wash the paintbrushes.
There is a bathroom back there, but I don't want to, because there's, like, a bunch of shit you can break in there.
No, it's just like,
I'm a big bitch, and it's, like, a really small space back there, and I'm not really tall, and so, like, there's, like, shelves full of, like, ceramic shit that you can break, and I don't like being... I actually broke something in there once, and I will never tell anyone that I did it. Because, okay, I think it was an abandoned, like, piece of artwork that someone left, and I was sitting there fucking with it, and it broke off.
While you were shitting? You're like...
No, it was just in the background. I was touching shit, because I was the only one there.
Yeah, and you were like, oops.
Yep. It's made out of something different. I don't know what the fuck it was. Jeff picked up the sticky note and read it aloud. Agent Connors, I've assigned you to a new mission alongside Agent Renaud and Agent Carlton. Open the file for more info. What fucking file? Jeff did as the message said, and inside there was information about a company pretending to sell crystal rock candy when they were actually selling crystal meth.
Yep.
Jeff saw that the goal for this mission was to infiltrate the company and to dig up enough dirt on them to get the operation shut down. As Jeff looked back at the names, he realized that Agent Renaud was Adele Renaud from earlier, the one who had given him a stank-ass look.
That stank-ass look is really pissing him off today.
He groaned and rolled his fucking eyes, imagining just how unpleasant she might actually be. However, Jeff was also excited to get to know Valentin Carlton. He's a fag. Yeah. Better, since he seemed to be rather attractive himself. Jeff looked around the room and saw Adele and Valentin. I keep calling him Valentin. It's probably Valentine.
No, it's Valentin.
Oh, okay. Heading for his desk. Are you ready to go, newbie? Adele asked in an annoyed tone. Jeff was off-put by her hostility, but he nodded anyways. He got up and followed Adele and Valentin down a few flight of stairs to an elevator that went down at least 20 stories to a room labeled Mission Headquarters.
It's a room labeled Mission Headquarters?
Yeah.
So
when they entered the room... Sorry, I'm laughing and it's going to sound dumb. When I laugh, my boob jiggle. And I keep laughing when I notice it because it's right in front of my fucking face. Watch.
You're like...
When you notice it, it's funnier. When they entered the room, Jeff was shocked. The shelves were covered with weapons, listening and tracking devices, suits, outfits, disguises,
yeah, bitch, you're a fucking secret agent.
And so much more. Jeff was in awe as he admired each piece of dildos.
Dildos?
I was making that up.
Oh. I was like, I don't remember that part.
He admired each dildo.
Each dildo carefully. I bet I could shove this one up 3 holes at once. And then Adele Renaud is like, fuck you, you faggot. In the back.
Pretty cool, eh? Valentin asked with a sexy Italian voice.
That's not sexy. How do you do an Italian accent? Pretty sexy. That's a Russian, isn't it? Pretty sexy.
I feel like I just think of The Godfather, and that's all I can think of, but I can't make that voice.
Yeah, I can't either.
Damn it. Talking about it. Like, that's what I think of, and it's just not funny. Jeff nodded. Pretty cool was an understatement. Adele grabbed a few suits and stuffed them into a bag before she looked back at the list and continued to add things that had been deemed as necessary to tote along with them on this mission. The building for the Rock Hard Candy Factory is about 45 minutes from here. We need to take a fake photo ID pictures while we're down here, Valentin said to Jeff as he led Jeff to a photo booth of sorts. As an example, Valentin sat on a stool and pressed a button on the underside of the stool, which caused a camera to flash. And then a screen popped up asking for the desired name you wanted for the fake ID. Valentin chose the name Mikal Orland for his.
Michael Orland.
Oh.
Sorry, the names are fucking stupid in this.
Michael Orland for his. Immediately after he finished, Jeff took his photo. His fake name was Patrick Scott. Adele quickly snapped her photo after Jeff, and her fake name was Ariana Hatchet. Are y'all ready to go? Adele said in a southern drawl.
Why is everyone just having different accents? Like, I feel like their accents are going to change throughout the book.
Jeff and Valentin nodded. They all headed down to the company garage, which contained only the best and most up-to-date cars on the market. Adele selected an SUV, and she got into the driver's seat, not bothering to ask if Jeff or Valentin wanted to drive. Buckle up, Adele said before flooring the gas pedal.
Oh my god. And then chapter 3 is called...
And you said pedal, not pedal.
Yeah, a lot of these were on purpose because I was like trying to like make it seem like...
Be crazy and out there, you know.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.